AD Live.
What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Throw up your flag. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I let a few hundred of y'all come in, then I'm going in, but in the meantime and in between time, I'm going to give some shots out to the early birds, starting with dun, dun, dun. Ya moms. Ursa Major. Connie Hodge. What's up, Connie? Alizé Hustle. Sandra, what's up? Safi Ali. Always blessed. Sound like a positive person right there. Always blessed. Boy, recognize the small things. Let's see. Lakeisha Walton. What's up, Lakeisha? Alex Hayes. Sam Green. Rightfully Structured. Leisha Jeter. Actually, Lesha Jeter. Shayla. Connie Hodge, what's up? Going in, fam. Going in. So we got a Dirty Money artist, a former Dirty Money artist, Kina Harper, who claims that she watched Cassie grow up. She was the young girl who wanted to please everybody, and she would jump up and give anybody a lap dance. She'd get drunk and just, you get a lap dance, you get a lap dance, you get a lap dance. She also said that Cassie likes to get high. Getting drunk, giving people lap dances, get high. Y'all still riding with Cassie? Y'all still think that Cassie is completely innocent? Now, don't get me wrong, fam. I do believe that Cassie was victimized. But you know, two things can be true at once, right? Two things can be true at the same time. Because Cassie was a victim, do we ignore the other side of her, the other things that she did, where she may have been complicit in some of the things that Diddy is being accused of? Do we give Cassie a pass? Do you believe that Cassie at some point could have been an accomplice? At least on one occasion out of 10 years of freakiness, freak-offs, maybe once, maybe, perhaps. Kina also says she don't rock with Don, a former bandmate. She says all this stuff that Don says she saw, she never seen. She don't know nothing about no spiking drinks and abusing people and all of this type of stuff. She called her a weirdo. See, fam, there's two sides, and then you got three. You got three sides to every story. You got Diddy's side, you got his accuser's side, and then you have Kina Harper's side. I know y'all thought I was going to say something different, didn't you? But yeah, that's what it is, fam. It's worth noting that we should not jump to conclusions. All of this stuff that we're hearing are merely accusations, except Cassie being beaten on video. If you know, you know. So it's not an accusation if you know. But if you don't know, we can only surmise that these are just accusations. And we gotta be careful about persecuting and indicting a person based on accusations, because we are very familiar as a people. We are very familiar with accusations leading to misjudgment and even murder at times. Yeah, it was a black man. Oh yeah, he did it. Boom, just like that. You dead. 24 hours, you dead. So we got to be careful. Us, black people more than anybody, got to be careful about just accepting an accusation, right? I get it, fam. Some people don't like Diddy. Some people just don't like him. And you have a right. If you don't like the dude, you got a right not to like him. You know, I don't like Michael Jordan. I got a right. Some people say, well, you don't like Michael Jordan? There's people who hate Diddy, but they love Michael Jordan. And I don't like him. They wonder why. Man, what you hating on Jordan, man? Man, Jordan, the greatest basketball player. He may be the greatest basketball player of all time. But what kind of person is he? So let's just call a strike and a ball, fam. As Sam Green just mentioned, for years, Cassie ignored and, you know, she just took advantage of the situation that was at hand. As long as she was getting what she got, what she needed, she was seeming to be cool with any sacrifices that she was making, including sacrificing her own dignity. I wonder how many people, or when somebody is going to come forward and say, yeah, Diddy did this and did that, but Cassie helped him. Y'all know that's coming, right? With all of these different people coming out, that's got to be coming. And wouldn't it be something if Cassie had to pay somebody's judgment with the money she won from Diddy, or with the money that she received from Diddy? If she had to come up off of a substantial amount of that money, that would be interesting. See, some of y'all, man, y'all really not objective thinkers. Y'all hear something one way and that's all y'all care about. Y'all don't want to hear nothing else, which leaves you in a vulnerable space when it comes to information and knowledge, because you have to be willing to have an open mind to at least hear something out before you rule it out. You got to hear it out before you rule it out. But some people, they just don't even want to hear nothing. They just want to hear one thing, one argument, and that's it. As soon as they hear what they want to hear, as soon as they hear what they need to hear, they take off running with that. And that, to me, that stunts your growth. I mean, if you want to be like that, that's fine, but I'm not like that. I bet you, I'm going to tell you something I bet y'all don't know about me. I would sit down and have a conversation with the KKK, a member of the KKK. I would sit down and have a conversation with a member of the KKK, only if I thought that we could have an understanding, that somehow I could enlighten him. But I would not sit down and have a meeting with somebody strictly because to have a meeting or to have a debate, knowing that we're not going to get anywhere. We're not going to push we're not going to make any headway. I wouldn't just sit down for that purpose. I got to feel like, yo, that I'm going to be enlightened or they're going to be enlightened in some type of way. And the respect level is that. It can't just be a situation where I'm sitting down to have a debate for entertainment purposes. I'm not doing that. That would be like, that's how it would be if I was having a conversation with Candace Owens. Candace Owens is not going to change the way she thinks, the rhetoric, until the gravy train stops. Because Candace Owens is really putting on an act. It's a complete act. The reason why I know it's a complete act is because before she started getting paid from the Republican Party, she had all of these liberal views, and she had a whole website devoted to it. As soon as she started getting paid, she flipped just like that. And so give Candace a check big enough, and she'll abandon the Republican Party and the Democratic Party. She'll be over there in China somewhere. If you give a stroker a big enough check, she's a grifter. So having a conversation with her, you're not going to get anywhere because she's going to stick to the script until the end of the show. She's going all the way to the end. Unless you stroke a check. Somebody said Candace exposed Kamala. I give her a few points for that. See, that's the difference between me and a lot of people. An enemy is an enemy to me, and I would never acknowledge anything that could give an enemy a hand up. I would never, even if I saw something they did and I thought, that's different, that's admirable, even coming from that person, that's an uncivilized mutt, but they got it right that time. I would never publicly acknowledge it. Never in a million years. See, that's called being on code. Some people say, no, man, that's just keeping it real, man. You know what I'm saying? When somebody get it right, you got to acknowledge it. No, you don't. Not an enemy. An enemy is an enemy. You ain't never, ever, ever in your life supposed to acknowledge a good deed by an enemy, a good attribute by an enemy. If you acknowledge it, you acknowledge it internally. You do not acknowledge it publicly. Every chance you get, you should try to cripple your enemy. You should try to destroy your enemy. Pick your medicine how you want to do it, but I'm just saying, I ain't never going to acknowledge nothing positive about her. Same thing with your boy Trump. Never, ever, 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 ever. You'll never hear me say nothing positive about him. How can you say something positive about the devil's advocate? The only reason why the devil will give you something is because he wants your soul. That's it. So if he does something, it really ain't in his nature to do it. If the devil does something positive, if the devil does something to assist you, to help you in some type of way, he's only doing it because he's trying to use it to bargain your soul. It's like my man Toby Nwigwe said, the devil likes to dance too long. Yeah, you dance with the devil, man, Yeah, you cannot dance the devil. You cannot outdance the devil. The devil likes to dance too long. You be tired. You got to get up, go to work. The devil still dancing. The devil just hitting it, man. The devil don't get tired. The devil stay dancing. You think you done put in some work. You've been up for 36 hours straight. You've been hitting it hard. Your back hurt. Your feet hurt. You can't think no more. Your energy is depleted because you was dancing with the devil. You got to get some sleep. Your body is worn out. The devil's standing over. Come on, man. What you gonna do, baby? Come on, baby. Come on, we dancing, baby. Come on with it, baby. That's the devil. So you can't dance with the devil. You can't take one day. You can't say, okay, just this one time. No, man. Just that one time, he might get your soul and you'll never get it back. Just that one time. Terry Barnett, what's up? I'm not going to hold y'all long, fam. I'm going to give a few more shout outs and make my last point. But here's the deal, fam. Cassie is a victim. But I also believe she's an accomplice. I believe that Cassie assisted Diddy in drugging people. I think Cassie is not completely innocent. Remember, she knows who Diddy is. So if Diddy is all these things that y'all want to believe that he is, if he's all these things that y'all want to believe he is, this is just, if she's all these things that some of you want to believe that if Diddy is all these things that some of you want to believe that he is, then Cassie cannot be innocent, because there is no way possible that she wasn't involved. She didn't just know, she participated. She had to. That was her man. And yeah, common sense would tell me if he's the deviant that everybody says he is, and that who she said, the deviant she says he is. Yeah, there's probably some times or two where he made her do some stuff that she didn't want to do. But you better believe there was a lot of other things that she did that was as equally diabolical, that she did it because she wanted to do it. I'm pretty sure of that. Because Diddy got action that's women all around the world. He not finna deal with no woman who ain't cooperating for 10 straight years. Your woman might start off not cooperating and you get her straight and she's cooperating. Or the woman might cooperate off the rip, and as she loses respect for you, she'll stop cooperating. But no woman is going to not cooperate for 10 years straight. I'm talking about 10 years straight. Not cooperate with her man for 10 years straight. That don't happen. You can't get me to believe that. 10 years straight. She didn't cooperate. I don't believe that. I absolutely do not believe that. Because Diddy would have just replaced her like that. Remember, y'all say he's a super freak. He's a super freak. He got to have his freak. So he got to have him a woman who understands his nature. And even if he wasn't a super freak, a man got to have a woman. When you put 10 years into a relationship, a woman has to be able to compliment that man. That man got to believe that woman got his back. This is a man of means, family. So Cassie can be replaced like that. And she knew she could be replaced. When a woman knows that she can be replaced and she really loves a man, she want to be with a man, Hell, even if she didn't love him, if she knows she can be replaced and she's trying to get something out of him, she's going to cooperate. She's going to cooperate. Maybe not all the time, but she's going to cooperate, especially with a man of means. We're talking 10 years. If Diddy lives to be 100 years old, that's 10 years, that's 10% of his life. That is a long time. 10% of your life. You spend 10% of your life doing anything. That is a long time. That's 10% of Cassie's life. 10 years. In fact, let's see how old Cassie is right now. Cassie is 38 years old. 10% of her life, that's 33.8. This is, I mean, not 10% of her life, but she's 38 years old now. I think, let me see, when did she break up with him? Let's see when she broke up with him. Okay, they split for good in 2018. So 2018, that was 6 years ago. She's 38 now, so that'll put her at 32. 10%, 10 years out of her life. At that moment, that was a little over a third of her life. A little over a third of her life, she was in a relationship with a man. A little over a third of her life. In fact, it's more than that, really, because they said that she met Diddy at 19. In any event, fam, that is a substantial amount of time to be in a relationship with somebody who's not cooperating, with somebody who ain't going to give you that freakiness that you're looking for, who ain't going to fill that void that you want. And again, you got money. You got worldwide money. You got private jet money, yacht money. You got build an entire city money. Oh, yeah. I absolutely believe that Cassie cooperated to an extent, at the very least. That's my time, fam. I appreciate y'all joining the live. A few more shout outs here. Crystal McQueen, Alice, Cool Lady Cool. Miss Motion Matters. Okay, let's talk. Sandra D, what up? Timothy, Death God. Broski, what's up, Broski? Devontae Steele, Orlando Strong, Ocean on the Rocks, Subliminal Frequency. That's what's up, fam. I appreciate y'all joining the live. I will come back later on tonight if there's some breaking news. Otherwise, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Until next time, fam, enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. No more talk.